Lucifer, what's wrong now?
Why do you always think that me coming by means something is wrong?
Hmm, do you have good news?
No.
See, you're consistent. So what is it now?
A woman declared herself a goddess because you apparently slept with her, and she claims that she had 70 sons with you.
70. Huh, that's a lot. I must have really liked her. What's her name?
Asherah.
Oh, yes. She is a beauty and wild like a cat in heat. Ah,
You aren't supposed to say that. That's a racial slur on the cats. It's politically incorrect.
yes. She is a hottie. I might have called her a goddess in the heat of passion. But that doesn't make her one, of course. I can't believe she took it so literally. But hey, no big deal. Why not let her act out her fantasy? Humans don't live long anymore. So she'll get old and die soon, and everyone will realize that she wasn't a goddess.
She says she is a goddess of trees and fertility. She teaches that no one must waste seeds.
Does that mean one mustn't jerk off? Or even have a bit of fun with a sheep?
I think so. She says any and all seeds. Like when you eat an apple, you're supposed to plant the seeds from it, but it's not limited to just plants.
I can't see that she'd have much of a following.
She does, though. It could be because her followers carve extremely erotic life size sculptures from trees with very exaggerated female parts. Men stare at those and seem to lose their minds. The sculptors often carve a hole in a strategic location, and worshiping might include sex with the statue.
That makes sense. They can still waste their seed as long as it goes in an approved receptacle.
However, this is creating another problem. Those sculptures spread venereal diseases, but that's not my main concern.
Yes, yes. On one hand, it seems like no big deal, but on the other, what if other women I slept with decided to follow her example?
And children, her son Baal declared himself a god as well. Actually, he is the one that I have a problem with.
You're right. If all the children of all the women I had sex with told everyone that it makes them gods, we would have gods coming out of our ears. We should make a law against that.
Yes, and the sooner the better, because that Baal is he's really disgusting. He demands that people sacrifice their babies to him.
Interesting. I wonder why Metatron didn't tell me all this.
Enoch, he has a devious mind. He probably goes to watch, doesn't want you to stop the shows.
I'll have to have a talk with him. He should have informed me right away. After all, I might like to watch too.
What?
But like you pointed out, we can't have other people deciding that they could be gods by simply being my children or having sex with me. After all, they are all my children. They know that. That alone doesn't make them gods, not even a little bit. I must snip that kind of thinking in the bud. I want you to send official memos to everywhere they worship either of those two, saying that they're imposters, not gods. Never were, never will be.
Send a memo to whom exactly?
Whoever is in charge there, like the mayor.
Could we say in that memo that people caught worshiping Baal will be punished?
Once everyone knows that Baal is not a god, why would anyone want to worship him? Why would parents continue to allow their babies to be killed if it's not for a real god?
That's the part I don't understand. How could such a practice gain popularity? It's insane.
I guess it's sort of a balancing act. Asherah says don't waste your seeds so they have too many babies. Then Baal says, kill the extra babies. It kind of makes sense.
I'm aware that some people kill unwanted babies, but this Baal worship, it's so much worse. They throw babies into fire, alive.
Oh, wow. The entertainment value of such events must be enormous.
What are you saying? That's horrible.
The crowds love such stuff. The scarier, the better. They love the gore and they love feeling themselves safe and lucky because the gory stuff is being done to someone else. We are no different. We enjoy scary movies. Same thing.
Make it illegal.
I'll make it illegal at some point to worship anyone other than me. But if they want to make a show out of publicly murdering unwanted infants, well, that's their business. They have free will.
What do you mean by at some point?
Their stupid antics kind of fit with my immediate plans.
What plans?
Metatron tells me that the humans are building a fancy new city, Babel or something like that, with brick buildings and a tall brick tower in the center.
Oh, he does he? He forgets to mention people murdering babies, but tells you about the tower.
The tower is important because they are all getting along and working together and learning way too fast. If they keep going at this rate, they'll invent space travel in less than 1,000 years.
No, space travel is way too far from making bricks.
They're building a tower just to see how high they can make it. They have too much curiosity about the world. That's very dangerous. We need to blow up that city of theirs.
Not the whole city, please. You're being really paranoid.
I'll keep them stuck in dark ages and superstition forever. And this is where Asherat and Baal come in handy. I'll allow a few different fake gods so they'll have constant religious wars and do human sacrifices. And at the same time, I'll send out memos that none of those gods are real. And if they don't stop their nonsense, they will be punished. But I won't specify when they will be punished. Just sometime in the future. So when I put my foot down and squash them like cockroaches, I'll be able to say, told you so.
I should be used to your deviousness by now. You just keep disgusting me anew.
I'll take it as a compliment. And I'll be a Mr. Nice Guy. You don't have to destroy that city. Just go down there in your flying chariot and smash the top of the tower as you land on it. Make an announcement that God is angry and forbids them to continue building. Order all the workers to go home immediately.
Why me? Sounds like something you'd enjoy doing.
No, there's something else I'll enjoy much more. I'm going to go down to each of those remote towns and act out some rival gods I made up.
What?
For example, Moloch and Chemosh. Everyone will think his god is better than the others. So they'll fucking fly. So they'll keep fighting each other over that. But those gods will be different in the name only. They'll all demand children sacrifices. What a laugh. And all those people will be too stupid to realize that.
Please, don't do it. I object.
Oh, I'm doing it.
Huh.
You're welcome to run around with those memos saying none of those gods are real. It'll be fun to see if any of those communities will believe you. I'll keep showing up here and there, acting like one of them gods to make it more interesting. And yeah, I'm fine with you saying from time to time, I object, or you have no heart. If it helps you to like yourself, well, whatever. I don't mind. Like water off a duck.
Had enough of your sadistic behavior. Even though killing is against my principles, I will make an exception this time.
I had Metatron fix your gun so it won't fire. See, I'm always a step ahead of you. You're lucky I enjoy messing with you. But enough of this nonsense. Go get that flying chariot and flatten that tower. Oh, and by the way, Metatron told the angels that you might try to stir up the next rebellion because you want to be in charge.
Oh,
Say some lies and whatnot. So don't try to talk to them. They'll just laugh at you. Now put away your toy and be on your way. Go, go, go.